Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me. Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
You think I care to hear your troubles? Leave up.
Have a heart, cuz. Help me out here.
Would you take pity on me, sir?
Is there aught you require? Like it or not, I must go where duty.
Pray, do as he says and get in line. 'Tis for your own good I say this. You do not want to invoke the Overseer's wrath.
Learn your place, pawn.
Townspeople live for me.
I've troubles enough of my own.
Mustn't let the captain see my knees.
What do you want?
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Wearing armor all day as her husband.
about. Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Not my kind of place, this.
I do not understand how 'tis they compel us. There is no arisen among the overseers.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Time for you to get to work. Get to work, you rotten layabout. If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap. Oh, well.
Living's hard.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
I've never heard such nonsense.
This is your chance.
Can't wrap my head around this. Excuse me?
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
You are most vulnerable when retaining your weapons. Take care to But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery companions. Boulders, arrows, and the like can make effective weapons for clever combatants. recommend clinging to your faith.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. It is surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped.
Oh, you! Get back here!
After them! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay. I suppose. That's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength lacking, buy the curative or have a bit of green watch. When one of the fiends comes through, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Grand attacks are more destructive but will leave you vulnerable, so seize your chance to land one the moment the enemy flinches. Do not let yourself be... There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Melve to see that. We can but hope that the Sovereign will rid us of it ere long. It is no mean feat. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. You're going. You can't just run off now.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Pray, call upon me again another time. Where ought we to go now?
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer, such as I.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer. Very well.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
You summoned a pawn? What manner of trick did you employ?
I'd hasten home, but it's not my duty.
Suppose I can always run.
What I can do for you? Haven't got time to natter, I'm afraid.
You've a fair bill for battle, I see.
I would fain aid you if you are in...
I'm nodding off where I stand. Like it or not.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. It isn't an easy life, but I enjoy the travel. Hope to see you again ere long.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
This ladder look...
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer... Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth... You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Now.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. In my line of business, patience is key. Always a pleasure.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our... A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Would that I ne'er had force to draw steel.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supply. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
We have all we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
True enough.
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know it.
A mug of ale.
Over here, if you please.
I fear I've not useful to share.
Well met. Always a pleasure.
Well, this simplifies matters. We've already got what's required here in our possession.
Well met. Always a pleasure.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Much obliged.
Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind. This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Fie. He wants these as well, does he? Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, Your arms look free. And make haste. I would depart for the... Well, go on. You know...
Whence might we procure such a thing? The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We'd best report back. We now have all of the requested items in hand. Let us deliver them to Sir Marcus post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
That reminds me. Ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Making our report ought to be our next priority. Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Over here, if you would. We've arrived, just as planned.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Splendid.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation, come see. Any time. Do come again.
'Tis this way.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. We've had to start sending out new recruits to...
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll...
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go... Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't... You've my thanks. And a card...
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we... Arrived too late to be of aid.
Beg pardon. Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know it.
Shall we report our results? Goblins, Master!
Tremendous work!
Let us us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Hail, friend. Many thanks.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made...
It was a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping...
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
We have succeeded in defending our charge. A sign of good things to come, mayhap.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Why would someone do such a thing?
A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Pray, follow me. your skill, Master.
But to sleep!
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing. Well done. If I learn anything of import, you will be the first to know. I'll carefully conserve my strength.
Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know.
Much appreciated. My strength was beginning to flag.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
Right you are. Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
I quite agree.
Pity it were the Arisen.
Have you a different destination in mind?
Well met. Hope to see you again.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
I hope our coin...
What I can do for you. Oh dear.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate. this moment forth. Thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have...
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm the ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your... Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Doubtful. The way I hear it, about a dozen arisen had crawled...
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in that. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You suppose there's no harm in that. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir.
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Melv.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll...
It was a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. It is a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one... Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more... Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you'll try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek... However, the more powerful thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without... Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a...
If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can... Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more of your time.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
This won't last long. Needs reinforcing. Long enough.
Hail, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent, you're a good sort. I'll not soon forget. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
True enough.
Splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts really. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers, you must make sure your aim is true. Are we good? You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the
Now we're to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.